Payne stumbled into their tiny apartment, shaking, her dress ripped, her breath ragged. Kakra shot up from the couch. Hey, what happened? Payne's lips trembled. The manager. He tried to force himself on me. Said if I wanted a job, I had to cooperate. Silence. Then Kakra sighed. Payne, maybe we need to stop acting holier than thou. Look at us. 2 first-class graduates, still broke, still living in this rat hole. I'm not about to suffer like mom and dad did. Payne blinked, stunned. What? You're the youth president at church. Kakra scoffed. And is youth president Payne aren't? That night, something shifted. Kakra stopped praying, stopped hoping, stopped waiting. She got her BBL done. Her dresses got shorter, her heels got higher, and her perfume got expensive. Every night, a different man dropped her home in sleek black cars. Cash flowed. Rent was paid before it was due. The pantry overflowing. Her wigs, designer bags, a gold-plated iPhone. Things started appearing without explanation. Men want this, she said one evening, turning in the mirror, adjusting her curves. You're lucky, but you keep covering it up. If I had your body, Trazako men would be lining up for me. Payne stared at her, heart pounding. She didn't recognize her twin sister anymore, and something told her this was just the beginning. One evening on their birthday, the twins went out to celebrate. A waiter approached their table. Compliments from the gentleman in the corner. They turned to see a handsome, well-dressed man watching them. The scent of money surrounded him. Can I join you? He asked with a charming smile. No, Payne replied instantly. Don't mind her, Kakra said, patting her chest. Please join us. Payne remained cold, but Kakra laughed at everything Malik said, her eyes twinkling with excitement. Something about him unsettled Payne. Later at home, she confronted her sister. Stay away from him, oh. I have a bad feeling. Kakra rolled her eyes. You smell a rat because you are too used to poverty. Kakra kept seeing Malik. He showered her with expensive gifts, first-class trips, and a promise of a lavish life. Payne refused any gifts bought for her. Then one evening, Malik proposed. Don't you think it's too soon? You barely know him, Payne warned. All that matters is he's rich. See, if money were to be found up in trees, most people would be married to monkeys, so Kakra said, dismissing her concerns. The wedding was straight out of a movie. Private jets for out-of-town guests, a venue dripping in gold, and a dress so extravagant it looked like royalty. Kakra met Malik's family for the first time at the wedding. He had 6 brothers and a warm, welcoming mother. Kakra soaked in the luxury, but Payne felt uneasy. Something about Malik's family didn't sit right with her. Too polite, too friendly. If there was one thing she was sure of, if something felt too good to be true, then it wasn't true. During the reception, she pulled Kakra aside. Are you sure about this? Something feels off, Kakra. Kakra scoffed, swirling her champagne. It feels perfect. My dream come true. You just don't get it. Malik appeared beside them, his hand firm on Kakra's waist. Everything okay? Payne held his gaze. His smile didn't reach his eyes, but Kakra was too lost in her fantasy to notice. After a luxurious honeymoon in Seychelles, Malik dropped the bombshell. We are moving into the family mansion. Kakra frowned. Really? The family mansion? So what happened to your house at Trasako? That was temporary. As the first son, I have responsibilities. My family is traditional. Living at the estate is expected. The mansion was massive. Endless hallways, marble floors, high gates. Servants bowed when she passed. Her closet was filled with designer clothes, and there were more luxurious cars than she could count. It was everything she had ever wanted. Now this is the life, she murmured to herself. Hey, Kakra, you have outdone yourself. Hey. But on the 3rd night, reality crashed in. She woke up to the sound of the door creaking open. Footsteps. a figure moving in darkness. Her breath hitched. Malik, is that you? Silence. Then she felt it, the weight of her body sinking into the bed beside her. Then she heard the words, Oba biemwe. Her blood ran cold. Who are you? She scrambled back, heart pounding, a deep chuckle. Shh, don't fight it. Her scream pierced the air. The bedroom door burst open. Malik stood there. Behind him, Mama Malik sipped tea, watching. Malik's voice was too calm. Relax, Kakra. It's just tradition. What tradition? She screamed, shaking. Mama Malik smiled unfazed. The first son's wife belongs to all the sons. You are now a wife to the family. Kakra's world span. No, Malik, tell me this isn't real. He sighed. Tradition is very important to this family, and as a member of this family, you must play your role dutifully. And just like that, the nightmare began. The first few times she fought back, but the brothers only laughed. We go tire? One whispered, and she did. The mansion was a cage, guards everywhere, no escape. She hoped Panyin would come. Every time Panyin tried to visit her, she was told the same lie at the gate. Boss, Madam Kakra and boss have traveled, ma. Please book an appointment with her before coming. Appointment to see my sister? Hey. Panyin's numerous calls and messages to Kakra went unanswered. She started to worry. It wasn't like Kakra. She always called to gist about one thing or the other. Then Panyin got a text. Stop calling me. My husband and I have relocated. I can't associate with poverty anymore. She froze, fingers shaking, stared at the words. Not my sister. But the screen didn't lie. Hey, Papa didn't lie, yo. When poor man gets money, he changes his speech. Let me stay in my lane, eh? Heartbroken, Panyin stopped trying to reach her sister. A decade passed and Kakra had lost track of time. She had become a wealthy prisoner. She had no contact with the outside world. She bore children for the brothers, and she was never able to tell which child belonged to which brother. Her body wasn't hers. The only time she saw her children was when she was nursing them, and after that, Mama Malik would raise them. One day, she sat before the TV, numb, when a news report caught her attention. Eagle Bank appoints Panyin Forson as country director. Tears streamed down her face. Her sister had made it. The right way, the patient way, the way she should have taken. Kakra sank back into her seat, regret clawing at her soul. I should have listened. The moral of this story is that taking shortcuts to success can lead to irreversible consequences. While patience, hard work and integrity bring true fulfillment, Kakra was blinded by her desperation to escape poverty, believing wealth alone would bring her happiness. But in chasing an easy way out, she fell into a trap that stripped her of freedom, dignity, and even her own identity. Meanwhile, Panyin endured hardship, but remained steadfast in her values. Despite rejection and struggles, she never compromised herself, and in the end, she succeeded on her own terms. The contrast between the sisters highlights a harsh reality. Quick riches often come with hidden costs, while true success demands patience, resilience, and self-respect. The story also serves as a cautionary tale about deception, how what seems like a dream can quickly turn into a nightmare. It reflects social societal struggles, where people are tempted to compromise for financial gain but end up paying a heavier price than they ever imagined. Kakra's story is a reminder that when something seems too good to be true, it usually is. Hi fam, click the link on the right to dive into yet another captivating tale. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. Until next time, it's bye from us at Apenthene African Stories.